Mysterious Labyrinthia. Luke, wake up, my boy. I cannot do Professor Layton's voice. Like, I don't know how. He sounds very unique. Um, Professor? Good, I'm glad to see you're awake. Yeah, glad to be back. Are you feeling alright? Yeah, I'm fine. A bit drowsy though. I guess I just fell asleep all of a sudden. Ah, wait, now I remember. Professor, what happened with the witches? And where exactly are we? Well, Luke, I've only just woken up myself. We've been here in this horse-drawn wagon since I awoke. How did we end up asleep in a wagon? That is something we must now find out. First of all, where are we? And secondly, where are we being taken? There's another passenger over there. Let's start by asking her. Good thinking, Professor. Get some hint coins before I talk to her. Vegetables, they're all quite big and tasty looking. Perhaps it's a vegetable cart. No, I don't think it is. We're not in London anymore, are we? Is that it? Okay. Excuse me, but I wonder if you could tell us where this wagon is heading. I hate wagon is a weird word. Wagon. Where it's heading? That really is a meaningless question. It goes without saying, since there's only one place we could possibly be heading. I'm not sure I entirely follow. What do you mean by one place? If you really want to know, why don't you ask the wagon driver? Although, whether you ask or not, we'll be arriving at our destination soon anyway. If that's the case, surely it wouldn't hurt to just tell us. Luke, let's take her advice. We may have better luck with the driver. Alright, if you say so. That was just tell us where we're going. Why do I have to ask somebody else that? So you finally woke up, did you? I was wondering what to do with you both. I was starting to think you'd never wake up. Excuse me, but where is it that we're going? Me oh my. You didn't get into this wagon without knowing where it's headed, did you? Well, in truth, we only just became aware that we were in here. Until just a moment ago, we were at Tower Bridge in London. I'm afraid we have no recollection of having boarded this wagon. You certainly say the strangest things. You're both still half asleep, aren't you? Half asleep? Of course not. As far as I remember, you've both been in this wagon from the very start. There's no way that's right. And besides... Now, don't get so worked up, Sonny. You'll upset the other passengers. I know nothing about the two of you, except from what I've seen. My job is just to carry my passengers to that town. A town, you say? Well, looky here. It's just come into sight. Why not take a peek out, Captain, all present and accounted for, sir. I want you to keep it in mind, men, that the peace of this town is in your hands. Never forget that no matter what happens, the people look to you to keep the peace. We proud knights of the Order will always protect the people. Yes, sir, for honour and glory.
Captain.
What can I do for you, my little ones?
I want to join the Order of the Knights and patrol streets like you.
Haha, that's an upstanding ambition, lad. Perhaps when you were... Jesus, sorry. When you're a little bigger.
Yes, sir, I'll do my very best to grow up as soon as I can, sir.
I like your spirit, young man. Be seeing you.
Oh, you look so pleased with yourself. You don't really think a weakling like you could join the Order of the Knights, do you?
Hey, why is my throat hurting all of a sudden? Jesus.
Hey, that's not a nice thing to say. Every boy wants to be a knight.
Oh, what can he do for one as sweet as you? This Bardley bard called Bardley.
Could you sing me a little song, something romantic to melt my heart?
Oh, fair maiden, the pleasure is mine, a worthy song for a love such as thine. Oh, the love in your heart and the love in your head is full and warm like freshly baked bread.
Sweet. Professor, look at these people over there. They're all wearing period costumes. I've never seen anything like it. In London?
You're right, Luke. This town would appear to resemble the one we saw pictured in the book. Although I'm somewhat puzzled as to how we have ended up here. There is nothing strange about any of this. I don't know who says that. Oh, her. I had a feeling.
Ah, you're the passenger from the wagon.
The fact that we are here now is a predetermined turn of events.
What do you mean? We were just brought here from outside.
This outside of which you speak, just what exactly are you referring to?
Huh? Well, I mean London, of course.
There is no such place, nor is there any such thing as an outside. Not here, not in Labyrinthia. Labyrinthia?
What? You mean this is really Labyrinthia? Even so, that doesn't mean that London doesn't exist. If we went back to the way we came, we'd be bound to come across it eventually.
If you don't believe me, then why don't you take a look with your own eyes?
Ah, Professor, the gate is gone. The gate we came through was right behind us, wasn't it?
Yes, it certainly was there.
So if that's the case, why does no one around seem surprised? Seeing such a big gate disappear like that. Hey, where did she go?
This is most perplexing.
What's going on here?
If this really is Labyrinthia, then could it be that we have somehow ended up inside the book? Wait, does he not open his eyes ever?
You mean the book a spell was showing us, don't you? The Historia of Labyrinthia.
That's right, Luke. Do you recall what happened to us at Tower Bridge?
Well, I remember when that book started glowing, but after that I'm totally blank. Professor, you don't think we've somehow been pulled inside the book, do you?
It's a bit early to be drawing conclusions just yet, my boy. There are quite a few people around here. Let's start off by asking a few questions. Not before I look for coins. Are there none here? I can't find any. The flag bears some coat of arms, it seems.
Nice coats of arms, this really seems like the past. Look, it's all fresh produce, Professor.
Seems people here do not need to rely on barter, they have their own currency.
They're selling various equipment, swords and shields are lined up on the display counter.
The variety of items on display suggests this people's civilization is quite advanced. Puzzle? You finished patrolling this area then? Yes, sir. Nothing to report at present, sir. We must be even more on guard than usual today. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, Captain. Yes. I don't mean to alarm you, but there appears to be a couple of unusual characters approaching us. What? Oi there, you two. What business do you have with the Order of the Knights?
Oh, well, we just wanted to ask a few questions about the area. About the Order of the Knights, are you really real knights?
What's that? You're not poking fun at the Order of the Knights, are you?
That was certainly not our intention. We were merely noting that your appearance is somewhat unusual.
You're saying we're unusual, are you? Well, that's an unusual thing to say. We usually patrol Labyrinthia, doing our usual duty of keeping the usual order. Tell me what's unusual about that. If anyone's unusual here, it's you two. And I find it quite unusual, as I've never seen either of you characters before. Which part of town are you from?
We just came back here. We just came here on the back of a wagon through the gate over there. But then we noticed the gate has vanished. You didn't see anything, did you?
Gate? What gate?
But there was a gate. We just came through it from outside.
Outside? Now I've been patient with you two, but nothing you're saying makes a lick of sense.
My apologies. I'm afraid it has been a while since we've been here on the main street, and you seem to remember there having been a gate of some sort around here.
But Professor...
Luke, I think it's really prudent to play along here.
There's definitely something fishy about you two.
Captain, I don't suppose those two are.
No, I doubt that. Although they do look and act strangely.
Maybe we could test them to see if they really do live here.
A test? That might be a good idea. I know a good way of deciding whether you two are dubious characters or not.
What are you going to do?
Well, it's very simple. If you really are upstanding members of the community, then you'll have to be able to solve this.
Solve? Solve what?
Look, it appears this town has puzzles similar to those of our own world.
What are you mumbling about? Are you ready? Then here we go.
This town has puzzles. I love puzzles. Oh, I think I remember this one. Like one similar to this. Block all the swords. Okay. He's obviously got to go here, I guess. That looks right. That looks right. That does not look right. I'm guessing you're here. You got to go at the top. Maybe no. Something's missing here. Oh no, he's getting stabbed. No. Right, let me just think this through. So I've got this one has to be here because it's the only one blocking down. He's got to be there, I'm assuming. You need to be here, or maybe he will appear. No, because these two have to be at the top. You, I don't know. Oh, it could. No, because he's not. Okay, hang on. No. Maybe you're at the. Maybe you're down. Right, so we've got these two have been blocked here. Got the top one blocking, that's blocking. I think that's the answer. Let's find out.
I've already seen the answer.
Hooray!
The joy of solving puzzles.
I love that line so much. Puzzles.
Perfect form. You've done it order proud. Truly impressive puzzle solving. Of course, any member of our community can solve it, but those who can solve it with this level of insight are few and far between. You are no longer under suspicion, and though I must advise you to speak and act with more caution henceforth. Today being a special day, we are on an even higher level of alert than usual.
He seemed a bit touch and go for a moment, but I think we've convinced him.
Not only that, but it seems that puzzles here are a familiar concept here. Which means that if we run into trouble, we should be able to overcome it through our usual puzzle-solving approach.
That's good to know. That puzzle's a bit different to what we're used to now.
Was it? It seemed to be a puzzle rather unique to this town, and all the more worth... Oh my god. And all the more worth solving for it. Wouldn't you say, Luke?
Too right, Professor. So what's our next step?
Well, my boy, first and foremost, I suggest we take a look around and investigate this town of Labyrinthia.
Alright, let's do that. But where should we start? We know next to nothing about this town.
That's true, Luke. Although, if you recall, we do know somebody who has been here before us.
Ah, you mean Carmine, right?
Precisely. It appears that Carmine was able to leave this town and return to London. However, it would also appear that he was unaware of how he managed to do so.
So you mean Carmine's activities here may be our only clue to getting back?
I'm afraid so, Luke. First things first, let's see if we can find any signs of his presence here.
Right you are, Professor. Let's start investigating.
Enjoy yourselves while you can, for you will no doubt soon realise the role you have been chosen to play. Oh, another puzzle.
I haven't seen you two around here before. Do you know where you're standing? Well, I might be wrong, but I think we're in Labyrinthia. That's not what I mean. You tell him, Cecil. Me? Well, it's just that this is our territory, you see. Your territory? That's right. You two just went and walked into our territory. Oh, I get it. You mean we walked into the area you always play in, right? Sorry, we didn't realise. Do you mind if we join you here for a while? You heard him. What do you think? I guess it'll be alright. The more the merrier, I say. Fine. Here's what he'll do. If we can solve this puzzle, then you can go stick around. It's an initiation test.
God, I bumbled up those lines so badly. Oh my god. Oh my god. Unusual music box. There are 4 dolls atop a music box. Each doll is facing a different direction. Touch the buttons, rotate the dolls. All face forward. You cannot press the same button twice in a row. Okay. Cool. I didn't really... Sorry, I went quiet there because I was just like trying to figure out what I was doing. But there we go. Get dancing.
Hey, pretty good. That was a piece of cake. After all, solving puzzles is my specialty. Yeah, it only took me 10 seconds to solve a puzzle like that. Really, I didn't know you solved puzzles. You just keep out of this. Nobody asked you. Anyway, you're now official member as promised. From now on, you're number 2. Number 2? Yep, I'm number 1. You should feel proud. As number 2, you can walk around the town freely. Not only that, but I'll let you in on a secret. If you check those green flags over there, you'll find something I hid there. Okay, thanks. Somehow, I get the feeling that even I had... Oops. Somehow I get the feeling that even if I hadn't become number 2, I could have walked around the town freely.
Alright, does that mean that I can look for... Oh, now I can look for hint coins. Any more? What over here? No, I guess that's everything. Alright, let's get a move on.
Right, let's see if I got everything here. It looks like it. Hint coins over here. Oh, kitty.
A cat. I like looking at animals almost as much as solving puzzles.
It's asleep. I'm relieved to know that even in this world, cats can safely nap in the sun. Alright, Professor Layton. There's another hint coin, isn't there? Ah. Cool. Who should we talk to? Let's talk to the woman.
Ho hum ho he, I'm just so happy. Why are you so happy? Well, that should be obvious. Today I get to gaze upon Inquisitor Barnum in his splendour.
Inquisitor?
Inquisitor Barnum? What's he like? Are you serious? I can't believe there's a young boy who doesn't know about Zach Barnum. He's so splendid and handsome and kind. He's just amazing. I'm surprised anyone could be that wonderful. Oh, you understand when you meet him. He'll be making his appointment soon. All over North Parade Avenue. Hey, I'm just so happy. I'd have to go now and see what I will see.
She seems to have headed north.
She said North Parade Avenue, didn't she? Do you think some sort of event will be taking place there?
I can't say for certain, but wherever you look, the townspeople certainly do seem excited about something. Could be that some kind of special social event is being held today.
Sounds exciting. Let's hurry up and see what's going on.
A puzzle. Oh, what have we here? A man and a lad like two lost sheep. It makes me so sad.
Wow, are you singing for us?
Ah, how fascinating. This man is clearly a minstrel.
Minstrel? They were around in the Middle Ages, weren't they?
Indeed, in the Middle Ages, minstrels were a kind of professional musician or poet. Although I do find it a little embarrassing to be referred to as a lost sheep.
Well, at least it's better than being called the little lost lamb, right, Professor?
Little lost lambs, please have no fear. The bard, your shepherd, is standing right here. Labyrinthine town, so your ways be known. I shall give the lambs a map of their very own. You're right, Luke, I did prefer sheep, but it is most kind of this gentleman to provide us with a map of the town. It is my pleasure, it is my delight. I am only doing what is right.
Thank you, minstrel. This map will come in handy.
The sheep are happy, the bard is pleased, but sadly, that map is a bit of a tease.
What? What do you mean?
Actually, the map I just gave you is all in pieces.
What?
Puzzle. Map mishap. Pay special attention to the layout of the streets. Touch each piece to correctly read. So I had just... Oh my god. I can see like a circle, so that has to be... Right. I think that's a good start. Now what? Where's the top of the circle? Is that right? It kind of looks okay. What about the... No. Is that... no, that's wrong. Maybe this one? Up and down, this one, that's wrong. Okay, maybe that is wrong. No. Wait, that looks... Where's the rest of the circle? Oh, here we go. Okay, so... Wait, is that... Okay, that looks... This looks wrong. And that... Oh my god. Oh, that looks right. Right, now this looks wrong. Okay. Oh, is that right? Let's see. I think it's right.
Already seen the answer.
Yeah.
Ah, the joy of solving
The joy of solving puzzles. The way he says puzzles cracks me up. Minstrel? You did it, you fixed the map. Well done, now I can continue with my body description of the town. Ahem. The sheep helped the shepherd, and now all is well. The bard he can sing, of the town he can tell. Please think nothing of it. I'm just glad we have the map in one piece. Now let me tell you about our proud town. The first thing you should know is that it is round. Right is a baker selling bread for your meal. Left is a weaponsmith sharpening steel. In the north of the town, people gather and wait, and I must go soon, before it's too late.
There definitely seems to be something big going on in the north, Professor.
Yes, it would appear so, Luke. Let's be sure to have a look a little later. We've got all these new locations. Let's go to the right. Let's first grab all the coins. Here we are.
There's some milk in it.
There must be a dairy farm somewhere in Labyrinthia. Anything else? The bakery. Labyrinthians do not seem to suffer from food shortage.
It can't be a bad place where there's so much food.
Another puzzle.
Wow, bakery, it smells so good.
If it's a bakery you want, they're out at the moment, but they should be back soon.
That's too bad.
But don't you think the taste of bread has changed a bit recently? And the people working there seem somewhat different too. But then I also feel like they've always been working there. Do you mean to say that you're not certain? No, I'm not. It's just that somehow I have the feeling that there are more people working there now. There's something I would like to ask you. How knowledgeable are you about the people of this town? The people? Well, I've lived here all my life, so I guess I know most of them. Why do you want to know? I would like to know if you have ever met a man called Carmine. Carmine? Sorry, but no. I've never seen nor heard of anyone by that name. You've never heard of him? How curious.
Do you think he was just going under a different name here?
More importantly, shouldn't you two be on your way? Everyone else is headed there. Is there something else we should be doing? Are you kidding? With all the townspeople getting so excited like this, you two must be waiting as well, right? Why not kill some time for puzzle? Build the puppets. Okay. Where do I even begin? So I have to have one body, two hands, and 2 legs, 2 feet, 2 hands. That doesn't look right. Hang on. Okay. Right, now it's just these top 3. I'm guessing this. Alright, just 2 more, so... Wait a minute. There's extra pieces. Or have I done something wrong? Oh, the purple one. What have I done? Oh, we ain't got a leg. Oh. Okay. So, oh, I don't know about this. Oh, this doesn't look good. What the heck? Okay, I've clearly messed up, but I don't know how to fix it. I think I should have started from the top. Right, foot, hand, foot, body. There's not another hand. Unless I go like that. No, that doesn't make sense. That's wrong. Oh, is it more like foot, hand, foot, body, hand? Okay. So I got foot, body, hand, foot, hand. Okay. I feel a bit better now about this. Right. Hand, hand, body, foot, foot, hand, foot. Yes. Okay, I know I should have started from the top left. I don't know why I didn't.
Leave this one to me. Professor, I did it!
I did it! Pulling strings is far better than having your strings pulled, don't you think? Bravo, it's brilliantly solved. Thank you. Something really is about to happen. You seriously don't know? Ha! Amazing! To think that could be anyone in town who could be so clueless. Well, if you don't know, why not come see for yourselves? As they say, seeing is believing, or should it be a picture is worth 1,000 words? I'm sure you get what I mean.
He could have just told us.
That is not his voice.
He could have just told us. This is all a bit exasperating.
Well, it looks as if we'll just have to go and see for ourselves. As soon as we've finished looking around, let's head for North Parade Avenue.
Sounds good, Professor.
Alright then, let's go to this one, because we haven't looked here yet. And then we'll head to the north. Any hints? Alright, one. Should be two more. And one more. Here we go. Is there a puzzle here? Yes.
Puzzle. This is definitely the best weapon shop. I could put a month's pay in this place. This sword, this axe, and this mace, and that new shield over there. What's more could a knight like me ask for?
They all seem to be painstakingly crafted, but I can't help but wonder how a knight would be able to move with all this equipped.
A soldier unable to wear this equipment is not fit to be called a knight. What's more, this amount of equipment is but the bare minimum required to effectively oust the wrongdoers. Such a knave might come at me just like this. A puzzle.
Shady shadows. I've noticed an occurrence most strange. On my night watch, I see 4 of my shadows being reflected by the light, where there should be just one. Find my true shadow. Okay. So there's a couple differences. So we've got the spikes. So A's wrong because it's not got the 3 spikes. C's wrong because it's moving weird. So it's between B and D. What's the difference between those two? Wait, don't go behind the wall. Oh, it's the arm placement. D's putting his arm all the way down. So that means the answer is B.
Allow me to show you my puzzle-solving skill.
Hell yeah.
That was indeed an intriguing puzzle.
You saw right through that shadowy deception with consummate ease. Such powers of observation are outstanding. If you notice anything untoward, be sure to let me know immediately.
Certainly, we'd be pleased to help. Unfortunately, villains tend to be careful too.
Recently I've heard many tales about badly behaved youths. It seems there are 2 in particular who are not to no good together. I intend to deal with them before any of the townsfolk fall foul of their misdeeds.
So I must remain on guard at all times, in case they suddenly appear.
He's definitely a nightly sort of knight. But these streets seem so peaceful, it's hard to imagine any villains around here. It's a shame.
Well, we must hope they apprehend those individuals soon. Let's offer our support too, where we can. So you talk about the kids.
Right you are, Professor.
Alright, let's go to the north now. Oh.
He's come. The teller's come. Quick, we must go and see him on North Parade Avenue. Oh no, I'm late. I've been meaning to wait for him this morning.
The centre of the town is certainly bustling. Something looks set to start at the North Parade Avenue.
Everyone's heading that way. Come on, Professor, let's go with them.
Oh, so I had to solve all the puzzles first anyway.
This is it. He's about to appear. This is the moment I've been waiting for ever since I began queuing this morning.
I can hear their footsteps. He'll be here any moment now. And that means Inquisitor Barnum will be with him. Oh, I just can't wait to see Zacky Wacky up close. Come on, we're waiting. Once it's over, I'll have to get back and finish my deliveries. Come on.
We people have gathered in the streets. We all waiting to see him, to learn of our fate. Dearie me, look at them all clamouring for a peek. It's as if this has never happened before. It would be more fitting and proper to wait with calmness and solemnity, to show our respect. I always have trouble mingling with common masses.
Now, out the way. Let Lazy and the goat see.
But attention, you rabble. Keep that line straight there.
It looks like it's beginning at last, Professor.
Yes, you appear to be right, my boy. The level of excitement is remarkable.
Hey, you! You with the tall hat. I can't see a thing.
I beg your pardon, madam. What might be the occasion?
What are you saying? I've never heard such nonsense. And to think that he is about to appear. Sorry, but when you say he, who exactly do you mean? You two can't be serious. Why? It's him, of course. The town's creator. The storyteller himself.
The storyteller.
Huh? The creator of Labyrinthia?
Looking bougie. That's a lot of people.
Wow, Professor, this is amazing.
And that must be this town's creator.
What?
Thank you, storyteller. Thank you for granting me this lovely baby girl. Look at my mother. She was in bed, but now she's as fit as a fiddle.
People of Labyrinthia, behold your new story.
Wow, that was amazing, wasn't it, Professor?
Indeed,
It was pretty fun.
something would appear to be amiss.
The story is too horrible.
Without a doubt, this is terrible.
This doesn't look good. Today I'll finish up my deliveries and go home early. Up until a moment ago, everyone was so excited. But now the parade's past, the mood here seems totally different.
They all seem to be afraid of something.
Yes, it's very strange. Ah, Professor, there's one of those sheets of paper over there.
That must be one of the sheets that the knights were throwing to the crowd. The problem seems to be related to what is written on the sheets of paper.
Hang on, I'll pick one of them up. This doesn't look like a typical letter or anything like that.
It's hard to imagine what could be so terrible. Let's start by giving it a read through.
Okay, Professor.
The fearsome witch moved deeper into the moonlit wood, casting a deathly shadow as she passed between the trees. And when the two young companions stepped into the darkness of the wood, they were drawn into her magic fire, and their lives were consumed in its flames. After finding themselves in Labyrinthia, the Professor and Luke saw the parade of the town's creator, the storyteller, but on reading the story that has distributed to them, the townsfolk became afraid. The horrific story on this piece of paper describes how two young companions would be burnt to death by a witch.
What could that mean? A witch again? And what about where it says their lives were consumed in the flames?
Luke, let us cast our minds back to what Isabella said in London. It seemed to recall her mentioning that those witches had followed her from Labyrinthia.
So that would mean that these witches we saw in London were really from this town. The witch in this story, do you think she's the one from before?
It's still too early to say, but at any rate, the seemingly prophetic story is rather disturbing.
We came here to see Inquisitor Barnum, and this story is what I get. Oh my, what bad luck this is.
Oh no, the things have been so peaceful and now the witches just strike once again. What a fearful world we live in.
What a horrible story, I can't stay here any longer. I'm headed straight back to the market stall where I can be with my lovely little goats.
Well, it seems that what was written here is indeed the reason for all this upset.
It's definitely a little ominous, but it's only a story, isn't it? It's precisely because it's the story that we're all afraid. Don't you even know that much?
Without fail, whenever a witch appears, somebody dies.
Even if what you say is true, there's no reason to be afraid. After all, it's just a story. It's hardly going to become a reality. What are you saying?
Yes, what do you mean by that?
Eh? You're not implying that you don't believe in the story, are you?
No. You'll get your comeuppance for this. Hey, you two, what's all the fuss about?
Us? Nothing. We're not making a fuss.
What is it? Is nothing the matter? Captain, it's these two, sir. They're creating a bit of a disturbance. Well, it's you two. Causing trouble again, are you? Ah, Captain, these two here are claiming the story won't become a reality. How can they say such a thing? What's that? This simply can't be. You claim that you don't believe what the storyteller writes. Could it be that you two... No, it couldn't be. A moment ago, they were claiming to have seen a witch. Honestly, that's what they were saying. Look, there are two of them. They could be the two in the story. The pair that gets killed by the witch. Well, they could be. Even if they're not, they must have something to do with... Why is the text so slow? To do with the witch.
Professor!
This atmosphere is somewhat unsettling. It appears my original instincts regarding you two were indeed well founded. You're clearly suspicious. Men, surround them.
Easy, Luke.
Professor, this isn't good. Perhaps we should make a run for it.
Agreed, but running off blindly in any old direction is unlikely to prove you successful. We're too unfamiliar with the streets of this town.
Oi, I wouldn't think of running if I were you. Just give up peacefully.
Professor. Mr. Layton, Luke, both of you, over here.
That voice!
Hang on, isn't that...
The voice came from that back street over there. Come on, Luke, let's run.
Okay, Professor.
Oi, wait, stop, come back here. After them, men, they're getting away. Yes, sir, Captain.
As I thought, it really was you, Isabella.
But why? Why are you... Shh, I'll explain later.
Oh god, my voice went.
I'll explain later. Please, just wait here quietly. Right.
Where are they? Which way did they go?
Captain, we seem to have lost them.
What? They must be here somewhere. Find them.
It appears we've managed to elude them, but what now?
We can't stay here. They're bound to find us sooner or later. Let's move elsewhere. If we keep to the back streets, we should be able to reach the square without being seen. Follow me. Okay.
Oh, I thought that was Luke. Okay, we're in your hands.
Come on this way and keep quiet.
That was rather too close for comfort. It seems you rescued us in time.
It was nothing. I'm just glad you were both able to get away safely. But what are you both doing here in Labyrinthia? We'd like to ask you the same question. What about you, Isabella? What happened after we separated in London? I remember you jumping aboard the cargo vessel. Did you have any trouble getting away? Well,
Easy now, Luke. We mustn't bombard Isabella with questions like that.
I'm sorry, Isabella. No, I'm the one who should apologise. I'm afraid it's just not very clear.
You have no reason to apologise, Isabella. What do you say when you say it's not very clear? What do you mean precisely?
Well, to be honest, I seem to be unable to clearly recall what happened.
Is that so? After we put you aboard that ship, we should have followed after you. But at any rate, I'm relieved to see that you're alright now.
Yes, I am, thanks to you both. It's good that we can meet again like this. I'm so happy to see you here. Too right? We're both very happy too, aren't we, Professor?
We certainly are, Luke.
Let me guess. You both came here to solve the puzzles of Labyrinthia, did you not? Well, yes, something like that, right, Professor?
Actually, the truth of the matter is we don't know why we're here.
Eh?
It seems as if we have almost been sucked right into the book's story.
Sucked into the story?
If it's okay with you, Isabella, I'd like to ask you some questions about Labyrinthia.
We can't really settle down here for a chat, can we? Those knights might find us again. We'll need somewhere to lie low for a while. I know. If it's alright with you two. Yes? For now, Mrs. Eclair, the local bread maker, is kindly putting me up in her shop. If you don't mind, you're welcome to come to my room. I'm afraid it's only an attic room, so it's a little small. Really? I mean, are you sure that's okay? If they were to find us, wouldn't that mean trouble for everyone at the shop? Not at all. You shouldn't even think like that. After all, it was you two who rescued me in London, wasn't it? So if there's anything I can do, you must let me help him whatever way I can.
Isabella, thank you. Allow us to graciously accept your kind offer.
Okay, let's make our way there while keeping an eye out for the knights. The bakery on the eastern side of town.
town of Labyrinthia is a mysterious place of witches and witchcraft, where everything written by the storyteller becomes reality. Labyrinthia is a world in which the people live in fear of witches and witchcraft, and where knights are their only protection. Any coins? It's a water fountain. The water is very clear, suitable for drinking. Pile of discarded wooden crates. The environments are so pretty. I like them. Very nice. Now they got another puzzle for me.
That's enough already. Won't you ever stop crying?
Why are you crying?
The witch is coming.
Ah, so you both read the story too, right?
I'm afraid of the witch. Save me, sis. You wimp. You're a boy, aren't you? You should be the other way round. You should be the one saving me. You're the one who wants to be a knight. I can't be the witch. I'm the toast. Will you just stop crying? What about me, huh? How do you think I feel?
I'll never be a knight.
Don't worry, you just have to be brave. You can still be a knight. And you can look after your sister too. Here, it's just like in this puzzle.
Build a bridge. Touch a cloud to move it up or down with your magic spell. Clouds that are raised become sturdy and perfect for crossing, while clouds that are lowered turn into gloomy grey rain clouds, unsuitable for crossing. Your magic's a bit off today. Moving the cloud will result in the neighbouring clouds moving as well. Okay.
This is my answer.
This is my answer.
Can you let me do the next one too?
Let me do the next one too. Wow, that's amazing. You really made it to the princess. At last the crying stops. You must remember to be brave, even when you feel afraid. Sometimes even I feel scared if I'm alone. I believe that if you're with someone you care about, you can overcome any fear. Got it, thanks. From now on I'll take care of Petal. I really don't mind one way or the other. But I do wish you stopped crying. Yep.
She's a bit mean.
Ah, we're here. This is the bakery. I can smell the bread baking. There are some excellent bakers working here. Come on, I'll introduce you.
Wait. Do I need to talk to you again? No. So, did you both read the story? Yes, we did. Oops, skip that. It's a terrible story. There will be a feeling of dread hanging over the town tonight.
Aren't you afraid? You seem so relaxed.
Well, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't afraid. But what's written is written, and there's nothing we can do about it. The story can't be changed once it's been written, so there's no use moaning about it now. Don't you feel there's even a possibility that the story may not come true?
That sounds a bit deluded to me. You know, you should be careful.
The story was of two young people, and I'm thinking that matches you two perfectly. Aren't you afraid?
Afraid? Us? Nah. And anyway, we're a group of 3 at the moment. Hello, Peter. Have you come to buy bread again today? I think there's some freshly baked bread about to come out of the oven. Ah, yes, maybe I'll do that. Thanks, Isabella.
Layton's like, why is he buying bread?
Professor, it's the smell of freshly baked bread.
Indeed, Luke. It's certainly whetting my appetite.
I bet the staff here are really talented.
Welcome! Our bakery uses all the finest ingredients. Fresh goods for not much dough. Talented and highly enthusiastic, it seems.
He's kneading the dough pretty hard, isn't he?
I would rather liken the motion to pounding myself.
Mr. Wright, these gentlemen aren't customers. They're my friends.
Oh, really?
Hey, Estella. Welcome home.
Hello, Maya. Where's Aunt Patty?
The boss? She's gone to the market. She should be back at any time now.
The great baker Tony.
Sorry about Nick here. He didn't realize you weren't customers.
Not at all. There's nothing wrong with such sincere dedication to one's job.
Mr. Wright, Maya, meet my friends, Mr. Layton and Luke.
A pleasure. My name is Layton.
And I'm Luke Triton. Nice to meet you.
I'm mayafey. And this is Nick, my assistant baker.
Phoenix Wright, pleased to meet you. How come I'm the assistant?
I love the dynamic, so cool. Mr. Phoenix Wright and Miss mayafey. Somehow not quite the kind of names I'd expect to hear around here. Have you both been working here long?
Yep, you must be going on 5 years now. Isn't it right, Estella? Yes. I suppose it must be. Say, you know what? Seeing as you're both friends of Estella, I think we can give you guys a little something on the house, of course. Wow, really?
Sure, why not? I actually just took some freshly baked bread, walnut bread out of the oven, so...
Cool, that's what that great smell is. I bet it's delicious. If you think the scent is good, you should try tasting it.
Oh shit, that's not her voice.
If you think the scent is good, you should try tasting it. You too, Mr. Layton. It's so good. It'll knock your hat off.
I'd be delighted to. That's most kind of you.
Well, that's that then. Go ahead and help yourselves.
Take that!
Our bakery uses only the finest walnuts. You'll go nuts for our walnut bread.
How many times do I gotta tell you, Nick? You're supposed to say, here's your order.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. I don't know why, but I just get the urge to point and shout like that sometimes.
Bad, Nick, bad. You can't keep shouting at customers like that. The boss will be all over you like butter on toast.
Ugh.
That baker, he's quite a character, isn't he, Professor?
Yes, indeed. There's something curious about both of them. They both seem somehow out of place in this world. Most intriguing.
My room is upstairs. We can get there from behind the counter. Feel free to take something to eat. No! What's wrong?
She seems to be upset about something. You don't say. Let's ask her if there's anything we can do to help.
Right you are, Professor.
First we're gonna steal all your coins. What have you got hidden over here? Pot? No. You got any pot? Let's talk to Phoenix. Sorry if I came off as rude earlier. Please pay no thought. It's just that sometimes I get carried away when I'm pounding a dough like that.
Well, it was kind of surprising to hear a big thump like that, even if you were just kneading the dough. And when you said take that, my heart nearly stopped.
When I bake great bread, When I bake great bread, that's a tongue twister. I guess I just feel the need to present it to the customer like that. What's the matter, Miss Fay?
It's these loaves of bread. And after I'd arranged them so nicely too. Ugh, it's all Nick's fault. His pounding messed up everything.
Me? But I was only kneading the dough.
What am I going to do? I have to fix this before the boss gets back.
That's most unfortunate. Perhaps we can lend you a helping hand.
Really? Thanks a lot. You're doing me the biggest favor in the world.
Maya, you could try to show a little restraint sometimes, you know. Not at all. Helping those in need is the duty of any true gentleman.
Not only that, but if we all chip in and help, we'll soon have it sorted out. Totally. We should all help each other out in times of need, right?
They need to make a second one of this. There's extra. Oh my god. How am I supposed to? Okay. The neatly placed loaves of bread on display at the front of the bakery were thrown into disarray. In the process, it seems an extra loaf managed to find its way among the bunch. Take a look at the picture of the top screen, find the extra loaf of bread, place it into the basket once you found it. What do you mean? How am I supposed to know which one the extra one is? Oh wait. Is the top... Okay, I guess it's the top I have to match. Right, okay. I can do that. So... Oh man. This is... I don't like this one. I don't know if I like this puzzle. Right, so that's... Okay, this is that one there. Okay. Let me just put it to the side. Right, that's... Is that a good idea to put it to the side? I don't know. I think this is... that one. Oh, maybe it's one of these with the fruits on it. How many orange ones do we have? We've got 4 oranges and 3 purple ones. But it's hard to see if there's another fruit underneath. But here we've got 5 of each colour. So, 5 of each fruit, I mean. So there's 5 oranges and 5 grapes. So that means there's... Oh, sorry about that. What does that mean? I don't like this puzzle. Okay, I'm just gonna... Let's just start from the top right and then go... Right, so we've got this... That could be this one. So then we've got orange... No. An orange, like, on top of it. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. Oh, it could be this. Oh, it is, because the rest are in the wrong shape. This is the right... Wait, is that the same? No, I think these are the same. Okay, maybe it could be either of those. Wait, could it? Where's the... Just say it's this one. Right, now we got a purple one with the jagged line. Like that. Yeah, I think that's right. Right, another purple one with another jagged line. This one is here. We've got 3 straight lines. It could be that. or this. But they're facing in different ways. So it's this one. Or no, it has to be, okay, it has to be this one. I hope I'm doing this right, because, oh my lord. Right, where was I? Orange, this, okay, that's that one. So now we got 4 at the top here. Okay, so there's an orange one. Okay, we got this. Right. An orange. No, that's not right. Wait, where's that orange one? Maybe it's this then, like that. Could be that. Okay, then the orange one. Okay, like this. Right, and then the purple one. So it's this one. It better be that one. Oh my god.
Leave this one to me.
Yes. That was so stressful for no reason. I used my loaf.
Perfect. That's exactly how they were before. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks. You really saved my bacon.
It's no more than any young English gentleman would do. You said English? What's that? And where have we heard it before?
Hey Maya, the boss is back.
Hello, everyone. Just as I was wondering what the commotion was all about, I see you're back, Isabella. Welcome home, Aunt Patty. Were Maya and Phoenix were Maya and Phoenix doing a proper job of minding the shop while I was gone? Of course we did.
Naturally, you know you can count on us.
They may be calling her boss, but she seems like such a warm and friendly person.
She certainly does, Luke, and she has a heartwarming smile too.
Oh, such flattery. You're just going to make me blush. By the way, Isabella, are these 2 gentlemen customers of ours? These 2 are friends of mine. They kindly helped me out once in the past. I was so happy to see them again that I invited them here.
Pleased to meet you, madam. My name's Professor Layton.
And I'm Luke Triton, the Professor's apprentice. Is that so? It seems Isabella is indebted to you both, so it's certainly a pleasure to meet you both. Thank you for both helping me with Isabella.
I'm trying to change the voice for her because I don't like the one I was doing. Please feel free to stay as long as you like.
We just happen to have an empty room that you're welcome to use if you wish.
Thank you for your kind offer, madam.
Ah, yes. I imagine you both must be feeling hungry. Well, actually, I'm a little bit more than peckish. Oh, you don't say. Well, in that case, let me offer you something special. My very own creation.
Aha, wonderful. And that face baked on the surface, a masterpiece.
Yes, I'm proud of it. I use a secret technique to make it extra fluffy. Only the best for our special guests. This is great. Still, we don't really have a whole lot else to offer. Only bread. Only bread? I mean...
Hey, Isabella, shouldn't you show our guests to their room? Let's just forget the bread.
Forget the bread?
I mean...
Mr. Layton, Luke, let's go upstairs now. Huh? What's going on? Just trust me, come on. Only bread? Forget the bread! What kind of attitude is that? Do you really expect to become fully fledged bakers someday? Any more of this health-baked attitude and I'll throw you in the oven until you're both done! I didn't expect that. I'm sorry, she's usually so kind and gentle. But when it comes to bread,
I suppose it shows how dedicated she is to her craft.
I guess it must be fun to live in such a lively place, though. Yes, it is. It's thanks to them that I enjoy living here as much as I do. Mrs. Clare is always so cheerful and kind to me. And Maya and Mr. Wright are so energetic. Maya especially. It's certainly an interesting group, particularly those two. But, Spella, what about your family? It's a bit complicated. Sorry, I didn't mean to pry. Ah, Eve. What's the matter, Eve? Are you hungry? Sorry, it's my cat. It must be supper time.
Oh, I see. Please go ahead. Don't mind us. We're just gonna poke around your room and steal your coins. Yeah, got all the coins.
So, Spella's a pet cat. Its name's Eve, huh?
A finely groomed black cat, I must say. I'm sure Spella takes excellent care of it.
It's such a cute cat. So well behaved and clever too. Thank you. Eve is a real friend. Oh, I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. Mr. Layton, you wanted to ask me something, didn't you? What was it you wanted to know?
Well, there was a few things. Perhaps I'd better ask them one at a time. It may take a little while, if you can spare the time.
Yes, of course. Anything I can do to help.
Thank you, Isabella. Well then, first off... could you tell us again what happened between the time that we were separated in London and your returning to Labyrinthia? You said you couldn't recall what happened to you, is that right?
No, I can't. When I came to, I was back here in Labyrinthia. I can remember everything up until I boarded the cargo ship. But after that, I just can't seem to remember how I got back here. It seems the townsfolk didn't even notice that I'd been away. I almost thought that the whole thing must have been a dream. Until the two of you appeared in Labyrinthia. It seems I wasn't dreaming after all.
Yes, indeed. It all really did happen. You came to my office. And then the witch came for you.
So does that mean that the witch brought Isabella back to Labyrinthia? Well, I suppose so, but why was I in London in the first place? Eh? Why did I meet you two gentlemen, and why was the witch after me? I just can't seem to remember why. Isabella, you and Carmine were running away from the witches, weren't you? Carmine?
Do you mean to say that you don't remember being in London with Carmine?
Carmine took you back with him and tried to escape from this town. Carmine took me with him and tried to escape. I'm sorry, I do have a vague memory of Carmine, but why was I in London? I just can't seem to remember.
Do you remember this letter, Isabella?
A letter?
Yes. Carmina gave you this letter and instructed you to bring it to me. You followed his advice and brought it to me in my office.
That letter, could I take a closer look at it?
Yes, of course. Do you remember anything?
I don't remember that letter, but this writing does look somewhat familiar. I do have a feeling that there was someone there next to me. Ugh.
Isabella, are you alright?
I think I remember. I remember Carmine. Really? You're right, I do know him. I definitely know Carmine. Carmine was here in this town. In fact, he was in this very shop.
In this shop, Isabella?
But according to the townsfolk, they'd never even heard of him. Yes, that's right. What they say contradicts what I remember. That's why I'm finding it so difficult to trust my own memories.
Please don't let that deter you. We'd be grateful to hear what you know. Please, do let us know what you can recall.
According to my memory, Carmine was working here in his bakery. But there are already 2 workers in his shop, right? Mr. Wright and Maya. Those 2 have also been making bread for some time now. Or at least, I'm quite sure that must be the case. Mrs. Leclerc and anyone else around here will tell you so. That's why I put no faith in my memory.
This difference in perception is certainly intriguing. And the fact that Carmine worked here has me somewhat curious.
Do you suppose all the townsfolk could just be pretending not to know? I mean, maybe Carmine really was here and they're just acting like they don't remember. After all, he did mention in the letter that what he wrote, that he escaped from Labyrinthia. How about we go and ask a few people around the town?
No, Luke, I don't think that's a good idea. As you are no doubt well aware by now, a single word out of place can be enough to bring in the knights against us.
Not only that, but I really cannot believe that Mrs. Leclerc would pretend not to know him. She's already so straight with people, she's never two-faced. I see.
Perhaps, Luke, we should be thankful that she took care of him.
Yeah, you're right, of course, Professor.
By the way, in that letter, Carmine claimed that this town held a mysterious secret. He implied that he wanted me to solve Labyrinthia mystery. Do you have any idea what the mystery could be?
Labyrinthia's mystery. I'm sorry, but I've never even suspected that this town holds any secrets.
Then what might it have been that Carmine was investigating?
What was Carmine investigating? I think I may know what it could be. One time Carmine asked me this. Why is it that whatever is written by the storyteller in the Historia Labyrinthia always becomes fact? If that puzzle can be solved, then we will unravel the mystery of Labyrinthia, he said. So Carmine didn't believe what was written must always come true either. Well, I'm not sure, but what? It's only natural that what's written in that book must come true. And it's hard for me to believe that both of you and Carmine could doubt this. Well, speaking for myself, I can't believe just so easily.
Nevertheless, the people of Labyrinthia appears to be... Oops, I misread that. Nevertheless, to the people of Labyrinthia appears to be a matter of common sense, which is why those knights treated us with such suspicion.
That's true, but are you saying that in your London there's no story?
Well, there are certainly none that comes true, as the Historia Labyrinthia does. In the world as we know it, such a notion is inconceivable.
As I suspected. Carmine is from the same London as you two, so I suppose it makes perfect sense that you should all think that way.
Incidentally, what action did Carmine take after he came to suspect the story?
Carmine often visited the Great Archive.
The Great Archive?
Yes, that's where all the volumes of the story are kept.
You mean to say all previous volumes too?
Yes, every volume of the story so far. All of them.
I see. In other words, he wanted to confirm the authenticity of the story.
But Professor, surely you wouldn't be in trouble with the witches just for looking at some books.
As I recall, in the letter he sent me, he wrote, I realised the town held a mysterious secret and decided to get to the bottom of it. But before I could, they found me. I believe that was it, which probably means that it wasn't just ordinary books he was investigating. It's quite likely that the books had something to do with the witches.
So you mean Carmine came close to unravelling Labyrinthia mystery, and therefore became the witch's target? Is that what you're suggesting?
I believe that would be highly probable.
But why did the witches... Espella, have there been any other stories involving witches before this? Yes, there have been many stories about them. All of those stories are also being kept in the Great Archive.
Stories about the witches are no doubt a source of considerable fear for the townsfolk. So why is it deemed necessary to keep such stories in the Great Archive?
They are an important source of information for the Inquisition. Their prime objective is to capture witches and protect the people of the town.
So you're saying that in order to fight the witches, it is essential to read about them and learn their ways?
Yes, that's right. Stories involving the witches are under the authority of the Order of the Knights, and the Order of the Knights was established to protect the town of Labyrinthia. The storyteller, the Order of the Knights, and Inquisition, they are the ones who govern the town. The entire fate of Labyrinthia is decided by the creator, otherwise known as the storyteller. That personage is the weaver of all life in Labyrinthia, including the current horrifying story involving the actions of a witch. It then falls to the Order of the Knights to protect the townsfolk from such events. The Knights not only protect the people, but also act as the storyteller's guard. And finally, the Inquisition is responsible for trying the witches in the witches' court. That is the manner in which the town is managed and order and maintained.
Undoubtedly, this was the Order of the Knights, keeping peace during the parade we saw.
That's right, the storyteller holds those parades from time to time. He gives the townsfolk the story that will determine their fate from that time onwards. The story this time involves the witch, which explains why the knights were on such high alert. I wonder what spells will be used this time. If only we could check in that book.
Just a moment, Isabella. What was it you just said? Do you mean to say that there is a book about magic?
Yes, there is. In the Great Archive, it describes all of the spells that provide the witches with their wicked power. It is a special book used by the Knights of the Inquisition to aid them in their investigations.
That's it. That must have been what Carmine was so interested in. He was investigating the witch's power. Of course, it's possible that he came upon a secret that he shouldn't have known.
And that's why the witches attacked him.
Indeed, Luke. That may well be the reason. The story is so respected by the people and the witches whom they fear. There could be a certain secret connecting these two in some way. Thank you, Isabella. It seems we now know where to begin with our investigation.
So you'll be visiting the Great Archive?
Yes, indeed. This book about magic that resides there may well provide a valuable clue towards unravelling the mystery of Labyrinthia.
We'd better get going with our investigation straight away, right, Professor?
Absolutely, Luke. We must solve the puzzle for Carmine's sake as well as for our own.
Mr. Layton. Please take me along with you.
I'm not sure that's wise. It might put you in a little bit more of trouble. It is likely that Carmine's investigations are what led to him being pursued by the witches, and if that's the case, the path we tread may well be fraught with danger.
Even so, I really would like to help you. Talking with you both like this, I too have come to believe that there must be a secret to this town. I want to help you find the truth.
Well, Isabella, I suppose that settles it. From here on in, let's all do our very best to solve this mystery together.
Yes, together. I'm the Professor's apprentice. If there's anything you need to know, just ask. Thank you, Luke. I'll be sure to do that.
Well then, without any further ado, let's follow in Carmine's footsteps and visit the Great Archive. I'm quite certain that's where the clues are waiting to be found.
Yes, let's go. Not you, Eve. I'm afraid you'll have to stay here until I get back.
Leaps out of the camera.
Oh, my pendant. I almost forgot it.
That's a lovely pendant, Isabella.
It's very old. I can't even remember how old I was when I started wearing it. Right, sorry to have kept you. Shall we leave for the Great Archive now? Oh, Isabella, are you off somewhere? Yes, I'm taking Mr. Layton and Luke to see the Great Archive. Is that so? Well, you might want to hurry. It looks like it might rain at any time. Ah, yes, that reminds me. Could you get me something while you're out? Just on your way back would be fine. Yes, of course. What can I get for you? Some goat milk from Mary. I forgot to get some when I was at the market. Okay, I'll drop round to Mary's farm on the way back. Would you? There's a milk bucket ready round the back. Milk, you say? Naturally, our bakery uses only the finest goat milk for our milk loaf. It's so fluffy and white, it's delicious. Cool, sounds great.
Let's be certain to try some later, Luke.
I'm totally up for that.
Okay, I should probably save here because it's been going on for a while. And we'll continue in the next one. Thank you guys for watching.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
A little bit of a jump scare for you guys.